When uncertainty is there, we find ourselves. Was that right, JB? Those are the words your mother told you before she passed away? Well, let me say this to you right now. If your mother was still here, would she be proud of everything you've accomplished? Would she go up to you and say, "Hey, JB, I'm so glad that you took a major risk by leaving football just to be here in DWE. Now, I will say, the risk did pay off. But at Wrestlemania, that risk will be pulped to die. That risk will come to an end. And everything that you stood for will fall by my hands." But you know what also caught my ear? Was you saying a few weeks ago, saying that you have more grit than I've ever had in my entire life? You have no idea what I've been through just to be here in this company. You have no idea what I've had to go through to try and actually have the opportunity to make this company. You think that you have more grit. You have more grit than me. You don't. Because I have been through more shit than you. I've been here longer than you've ever been here. Because while you were failing as a football star, I was here starting my career back in 2021. And in just the first 2 months of me starting my career, I already realized what hell looks like. Because I went through war after war with faction after faction. Hell, even creating my own faction in Goldmine just for the two people that had stand side by side with me turn their back on me. And then 2 months after that was done, I had to face someone who I'm not naming here. And he put me through a flaming table with thumbtacks on top of my skull. It took me hours upon hours just to remove all the thumbtacks off my head. And I thought just from those 2 months, I thought it was over. I thought I would just leave and quit. But you know what happened that day? I woke up and I realized that being the one kind, nice boy that just praises all the people is not good enough. I woke up and realized that in order for me to be the man who I say I am, I needed to prove it. So I became that person when I woke up as the greatest. Woke up as the man who says that I'm unstoppable, untouchable, unbreakable. And I proved it everywhere I go. I went to company after company and I focused on bidding myself on actually doing what most people can't do, and as becoming better. And I proved it every time. Then when I stepped in that locker room, I said I would take over this bitch. And I did exactly that. I went to LCPW, I went to RKW, I went to KCW, I went to multiple places, and I showed them what DJ is capable of. And that's the reason why I created DWE, because of my hard work and determination. I can spread that across the entire world and let other people see it, what us and a whole lot of people are capable of doing. But the moment you stepped in, that's where it all came crashing down. Because you label yourself as a rising phoenix. Label yourself as the one true star who is unchosen in this business. But here's the issue with you. You think that you fought for everything. You fought for everybody around here. You think that Morrison, Drake, Quan, Arashella can save you in this situation? Well, you said yourself, you said you were disgusted by what Draquan's been doing these past few weeks. You want to know why Draquan was doing what he's doing? Because he no longer needs anyone to try and listen to him. He no longer needs to worry about being a teacher. He's his own man now. Just like Arashella is his own man and Morrison Moore is his own man. We've grown past you. And at WrestleMania, we will go through you. Because there's no one going to stop me from destroying you in that ring. Because you think I'm just going to break you down bit by bit? No. I'm going to verbally and mentally destroy you. This is the fight of your life, JB. This is everything that you've worked for, huh? Because I've been through more than you can count. But the one thing I will say is that WrestleMania will be the greatest day of my life as I finally get rid of the biggest cancer to ever exist in DWE. And every single person in the locker room will be proud of me doing what I and a whole lot of people should have wished we should have done the moment you first stepped into this business. And that's kick you right back out the door.